So you're thinking about a trip to the West Midlands.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic choice. But I got to say, planning can be a little overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely.
There's just so much to see and do.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in. We're going to be diving deep into these travel guides for Birmingham, Wolverhampton, and West Bromwich.
Excellent choices.
Trying to find those local favorites, those hidden gems that'll just make your trip truly unforgettable.
Absolutely.
What I think is so cool about this region is, you might think it's just all industry and football.
Right.
Which it definitely is part of the identity.
Right.
But it's more than that. You've got history and culture.
Absolutely.
Nature, a vibrant modern scene.
Yeah. It can surprise you.
Yeah.
It really can.
So let's start with Birmingham.
Okay.
The beating heart of the Midlands.
The second city.
Over 260,000 people call this city home.
Wow.
It's one of England's most populous cities.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing most of your journeys will begin at Birmingham International Airport.
Probably. Yeah. That's the gateway to the region.
Yeah.
It's a good starting point.
But Birmingham is so much more than just an airport.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a city that has gone through this crazy transformation from an industrial powerhouse to a cultural powerhouse.
Absolutely. And you still see that industrial heritage all over the city, which is what gives it that real kind of grit and authenticity.
Yeah, it's fascinating, that contrast.
Yeah.
The guides mention canal boat tours.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you can see how the city was literally shaped by its industrial past.
Yeah.
They used to use these canals to, transport goods and all that.
Of course. Yeah,
but now it's this unique perspective.
A different way to see the city.
Yeah. And speaking of evolution, the art scene is a great example of how the city is honoring the old, but also embracing the new.
Yeah.
Like the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery.
Oh, yes.
It houses this world-renowned collection of pre-Raphaelite art.
I've heard that's incredible, yeah.
This Victorian-era style, which again, time of huge industrial and social change.
Of course.
So you can kind of literally see the connection between the industrial past and the artistic expression.
Sure.
But, if you want something a little more interactive, there's Think Tank, the city's science museum.
Yes.
Which sounds perfect for families.
Absolutely fantastic for families. Lots of hands-on exhibits. Really a great way to explore all the scientific contributions that Birmingham has made over the years.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
No trip to the West Midlands is complete without football.
You're absolutely right.
And Birmingham is no exception.
Yeah.
The rivalry between Aston Villa and Birmingham City.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Huge. Yeah.
It's more than just a game. It's like a whole cultural event.
It's a way of life.
That divides the city, but also unites it.
Right.
In a shared passion.
Exactly.
So can you imagine being in those stands?
Oh, wow.
At Villa Park or St. Andrews Stadium?
Amazing.
Surrounded by chanting fans?
The energy must be electric.
Oh, it would be. Palpable energy.
Absolutely. It speaks to the football culture of the entire region.
Yeah.
But of course, Birmingham's history is more than industry and sport.
Right.
You've got the whole Peaky Blinders thing going on.
Right.
Which has brought a whole different era to life.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fans of the show can actually go and visit the locations that were featured in it.
That's what I call immersive history.
It really is, yeah.
I mean, walking through those streets, you can almost feel the Shelby family.
Absolutely.
Like right there.
It has a whole other dimension
Totally.
to exploring the city.
Yeah. It's a reminder that Birmingham has so many stories.
Yeah.
Each layer reveals a different facet of its identity.
Absolutely.
But let's shift gears a bit. Let's go to West Bromwich.
All right.
A town that is often overshadowed by Birmingham.
It is. Yeah.
I got to admit, I thought it was all about football.
Right.
But the travel guides showed me otherwise.
Yeah.
It's this blend of history and nature and, even a touch of that industrial heritage we've been talking about.
It's a town that often gets overlooked, but honestly, it's got its own charm.
Yeah.
Take, for instance, the Oak House Museum.
Okay.
That's a beautifully preserved Tudor-era house.
Wow.
A real step back in time to the 16th century.
Wow.
You can imagine the families that lived there.
Yeah.
The stories those walls could tell.
Yeah, it sounds like the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle.
It is.
And speaking of escape.
Yeah.
Sandwell Valley Country Park.
Oh, beautiful.
Over 2,000 hectares of green space.
Wow.
Perfect for hiking, cycling, or, just enjoying the peace and quiet.
A nice, relaxing afternoon surrounded by nature.
And of course, we can't forget West Bromwich, Albion FC.
Of course not.
Deeply ingrained in the town's identity.
It is, yeah. Their stadium, the Hawthorns, offers tours.
Oh, cool.
So you can get a behind-the-scenes look at the world of professional football.
It seems like every town in this region has got its own, connection to football.
Absolutely.
But we've only scratched the surface of West Bromwich.
We have. Yeah, there's a lot more to uncover.
But for now, let's go to Wolverhampton.
Oh?
A city often called the heart of the Black Country.
That's right.
Which, that name alone tells you a lot about its industrial past.
It does. Yeah, Wolverhampton was a major player during the Industrial Revolution, and you can see that legacy in its architecture and the culture, even in that nickname.
But like Birmingham, Wolverhampton has evolved.
It has.
Into this vibrant, modern city.
Yeah.
But still honoring its roots.
Absolutely.
One thing I'm really intrigued by is St. Peter's Collegiate Church.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverhampton's oldest building.
Beautiful building, yeah.
Can you imagine the history contained in those walls?
Oh, I know the stories it could tell.
But it's not all about history.
No.
The city also has a thriving local brewery scene.
Oh, excellent.
Perfect for those who like a good craft beer.
A great way to experience the local culture.
Yeah, and sample those unique flavors.
Exactly.
And of course, we can't forget about Wolverhampton Wanderers FC.
Of course not the Wolves.
Affectionately known as the Wolves.
That's right.
Their home ground, Molineux Stadium, dates back to 1889.
Wow.
Another testament to the legacy of football.
It really is. You can actually get guided tours of the stadium.
Oh, wow.
And you can explore areas that are usually off limits.
That's cool.
It's really a must for any football fan.
So we've got history, culture, nature, and football.
We do.
All within easy reach.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for?
Well, getting around the West Midlands is pretty easy.
Oh.
You've got Birmingham International Airport, which offers easy access to the entire region. And then you've got frequent trains connecting Birmingham, Wolverhampton, and West Bromwich.
Cool.
It makes exploring really seamless.
Nice. And then there's the West Midlands Metro.
Oh, the tram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Links Birmingham and Wolverhampton.
Right through West Bromwich.
Passing through West Bromwich.
Uh-huh.
That's a great way to see the region from a different perspective.
It is, yeah. Especially if you want to soak up the atmosphere of the Black Country as you're traveling between cities.
Nice.
But before we get into specific attractions and hidden gems, let's pause for a moment and think about what you find intriguing about the West Midlands so far.
What aspects of this region are calling to you?
Yeah. What experiences are you excited to uncover?
Let those thoughts simmer.
Yeah.
And we'll continue our exploration in just a moment, diving deeper into those hidden gems and local favorites that make the West Midlands truly unforgettable.
Sounds good. Thinking about your interests, I'm reminded of something truly unique to the West Midlands.
Okay.
Those cozy pubs.
Oh, yeah.
Tucked away in Wolverhampton.
Oh, yeah.
Each one with its own character and history.
The guides mentioned the Lichgate Tavern.
Oh, yeah.
A haven for real ale enthusiasts.
It is, yeah.
Can you imagine sipping a locally brewed pint?
Yeah.
Surrounded by friendly locals.
And then there's the Posada with its charming courtyard.
Nice.
Perfect for a sunny afternoon.
Yeah, these pubs aren't just places to drink. They're like community hubs.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Steeped in local culture.
Yeah.
Speaking of local culture, we can't forget about the food.
Oh, the food, yes.
Pub grub is a quintessential part of the West Midlands experience.
It is.
A plate of classic fish and chips.
Oh, yeah.
Or a hearty pie. Enjoyed in that cozy pub atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's the taste of the West Midlands.
It's a whole sensory experience.
Yeah.
You've got the aroma of those traditional dishes.
Right.
The lively chatter of the locals.
Yeah.
The warmth of the fireplace on a chilly evening.
Oh, yeah.
It's about savoring the moment, connecting with the heart of the region.
You know something else that caught my eye in the guides?
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Cadbury World.
Cadbury World, yeah.
In Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
It's a chocolate lover's paradise.
It really is. Yeah, it's more than just a factory tour. It's a journey through the history of chocolate.
Wow.
From its ancient origins to the Cadbury creations we know and love today.
The guides make it sound really immersive.
Oh, it is.
With interactive exhibits and chocolate-making demonstrations.
Yeah.
And, of course, plenty of opportunities to indulge a sweet tooth.
Speaking of indulgence...
Okay.
Let's not forget about those seeking a bit of peace and quiet.
Right.
Amidst all the excitement.
Yeah.
The Birmingham Botanical Gardens offer a tranquil escape.
Right.
You've got beautifully landscaped gardens, exotic glass houses, even a serene Japanese garden.
Wow. So it's like the perfect antidote to that city fatigue.
It is.
But for those who crave a change of scenery,
right,
the guides highlight some fantastic day trip options.
Oh, nice.
From each city.
Okay.
So from Wolverhampton, you can reach Iron Bridge Gorge.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
It is, yeah. It tells the story of the Industrial Revolution with that iconic iron bridge spanning the River Severn.
And then for train enthusiasts,
oh, yeah,
there's the Severn Valley Railway.
Yes.
Which offers a nostalgic journey through the countryside.
Hauled by a vintage steam locomotive.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Chugging through those rolling hills.
To steam billowing from the engine, the whistle echoing through the valleys.
Oh, wow.
It's a real step back in time.
And if you're looking for a taste of the coast,
oh, yeah,
there's a train ride to Llandudno and Conwy in Wales.
Oh, beautiful.
We got stunning coastal scenery, medieval castles.
Wow.
Charming seaside towns.
You can stroll along the promenade, breathe in the fresh sea air, hear the sound of the seagulls overhead, see the colorful Victorian facades lining the streets.
It's a different world.
It is.
But you know something else that really caught my attention?
Oh, what's that?
The Black Country Living Museum.
Ah, yes.
It's a living history museum.
It is.
That transports you back to the Black Country.
Yeah, during the Industrial Revolution?
You can wander through those reconstructed streets.
Yes.
Interact with those costume characters.
Yeah, and even experience a ride on a vintage tram.
Oh, wow.
It's a really immersive experience, a chance to step back in time and understand the industrial heritage.
Right, and it's a reminder that the West Midlands is a region of contrasts.
Yeah.
You've got remnants of the industrial past.
Yeah.
But then you've got modern cities, vibrant cultures, peaceful escapes into nature. And speaking of contrasts,
yeah,
with Bromwich,
yeah,
it's a quick hop over to Birmingham,
yeah,
for that big city energy.
Yeah, you've got world-class shopping, a diverse culinary scene,
right,
vibrant nightlife.
And then don't forget those unique culinary experiences.
Yeah, like what?
Like Matt O'Rourke's Pie Factory.
Oh, yeah.
Just outside of West Bromwich.
Matt O'Rourke's, yes.
Over 70 different kinds of pies.
Wow.
All handmade.
That's incredible.
With fresh local ingredients.
It's a culinary adventure in itself.
Okay, stop. You had me at pie.
Well, but beyond the big attractions and the culinary delights.
You know, there's a real sense of discovery that permeates the West Midlands.
Right.
The West Bromwich Heritage Trail, for instance.
Right.
Allows you to uncover hidden architectural gems and historical landmarks.
So it's like a treasure hunt.
It is.
Unearthing the hidden stories of West Bromwich.
And that sense of discovery extends beyond the physical places.
Okay.
It's about connecting with the people.
Right.
The locals who bring the region to life.
Engaging in conversation with the locals.
Yeah.
Hearing their stories, getting their recommendations.
Absolutely.
Those are the interactions that can really enrich your trip.
It's about embracing the unexpected.
Yeah.
Those serendipitous encounters that create those lasting memories.
Those moments where you stumble upon a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Or you strike up a conversation with a local.
Exactly.
Those are the things that transform a trip into an adventure.
Absolutely. And as we move into the final part of our deep dive,
okay,
let's keep that spirit of discovery in mind.
Right.
Let's explore the essence of the West Midlands.
The soul that lies beneath the surface.
Mm-hmm.
The stories that shape its identity.
So we've journeyed through these bustling cities and tranquil countryside. We've seen those historic landmarks.
Yeah.
But you know, what stands out to me is how the West Midlands is constantly reinventing itself.
Yeah.
It takes that rich past and uses it to create this vibrant present.
Absolutely. Like take Digbeth in Birmingham, once a thriving industrial district.
Right.
Now it's a hub for creativity and artistic expression.
Yeah, the guides were describing it as a place where street art just adorns these old factory walls.
Yeah.
You've got independent breweries crafting unique flavors, live music venues just pulsing with energy.
It's like the spirit of the Industrial Revolution has been channeled into a creative renaissance.
Yeah, it's so cool, that fusion of old and new, grit and grace.
It makes the West Midlands so captivating.
Yeah, it defies categorization.
It does.
It's just this multifaceted experience that's both surprising and rewarding.
Yeah.
You know, throughout this whole deep dive, I've been struck by the sense of community.
Oh, yeah.
With the West Midlands. It's a place where people are just so proud of their roots.
Yeah. Their heritage, their local teams.
Yeah, you can feel that pride.
Absolutely.
Whether you're in the crowd at a Wolves match.
Yeah.
Or you're just having some friendly banter at the local pub.
It's a region where tradition and community are so closely intertwined.
Yeah, it's like that shared passion for football, for their local breweries, for the history that shaped these cities.
Yeah.
It creates this bond.
Yeah, that goes beyond those geographical boundaries.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're a part of something special.
Yeah, you're right.
Even as a visitor.
And that's the essence of travel, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just about ticking off those attractions.
Right.
It's about connecting with the soul of a place, the people, the stories, the energy that make it unique.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the West Midlands, I encourage you to embrace that spirit of connection.
Yeah, go beyond those tourist trails.
Yeah, delve into that local culture and let yourself be surprised.
Absolutely.
By the warmth and the authenticity of the people.
Let curiosity be your guide.
Yeah.
Serendipity your companion.
Right.
And the West Midlands your canvas for creating those lasting memories.
Because ultimately travel is about more than just visiting places.
Yeah.
It's about the stories we gather, the connections we make, and those moments that just stay with us long after we've returned home.
Absolutely. Happy travel.
Happy travels.